Well. Good morning. It's still good morning. Half an hour away from afternoon, right? Welcome to another live stream where we cover fitness, military training, just overall, just life. What is health, right? I can't just say health because health is everything: water intake, nutrition, training, workouts, diets, all that has to come into play, and we're gonna make it in a balanced way. Okay, we're gonna play with it in a balanced way. Welcome to another live stream. Hope you can stay with me here for the full hour from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am your host, Manny. Glad to have you. I'm over here at the Starbucks today. They were so generous to give me some coffee. I got my coffee, I got my water, or actually cup of ice. It's kind of hot out here a little bit, but this is perfect. The weather is currently 67 degrees, and man, they're taking care of me everywhere. Everywhere, people are just cruising by saying hi. They want to give me hugs, kisses. Man, it's amazing. It's amazing. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. All right. Hello, my dear. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Miss you. We will be having a live podcast, right? We will have a live podcast, the Manny and Abby live podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow. Unless something else comes to play, right? Okay, so we're gonna be going into. So this is what I wanted to share with you. You know what? Let me save it for. Let's wait a couple of minutes to give others the opportunity to get on here. And if you ever have a question, comment, concern, leave it in the chat. I can answer it for you here personally, live. But if you're watching this as a pre-recording, don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section. Also, hit the like button. And that way I can see kind of what videos you like best, and I'll be making the ones that you usually like. All right. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? Let me know how you're doing in the comment section. Don't be shy. And we're going to get into it. You already know that we're going to be talking about fitness. We're going to be talking about certain things that come into the conversation as well. Maybe a current event or something like that. There's a lot going on in the whole fitness arena, in the health arena. There's always been. The difference now is that as technology is advancing, technology is coming over to the whole health area, right? We're creating new methods, new gadgets, new how should I say it? New drugs that can assist us in reaching our health and fitness goals. Is it a good thing to try to take a shortcut like that? No. Right off the bat, no. No. Because at the end of the day, that kind of procedure will have side effects, negative side effects. So don't be put in that kind of situation. But yeah, we're going to wait. Let me see a couple of more minutes, and then we're going to get into it. Let me know. Let's see. What is this? Let me see. Let me make sure everything's working properly. And it's done. Boom. Perfect. Yeah. So let me fix it. The reason why I get some ice is because I put a little bit of ice in my coffee. It's a little hot. I was gonna get just a cold coffee, but I don't like it. They add entirely too much ice if you just get an iced coffee. One drop of coffee and a cup full of ice. Yeah, but it's gonna be fun. They work little, like I mentioned in the other live stream. I just started this new live stream right here, Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I just started it, so my goal is to try to get it to the level where we're gonna have some segments, right? Let me see. So this is what I wanted. We're gonna be going through. Oh shoot! This is what we're gonna be going through right here. There we go. That's what we're gonna be going through right there. 7 benefits of high intensive interval training. What are the benefits? Right off the bat. One benefit that a lot of people forget that high intensive interval training type of workout gives you is bone density. You actually strengthen the bones as well. That way you prevent from getting easily injured, like breaking a bone or getting a bone out of place or something like that. If you're not familiar with my background, I have a scar right here. I have a pretty big scar right there. And this, look at this. This happened to me in high school. This happened to me in high school when I was in the wrestling team in high school. And I didn't break the bone, but it got out of place. Dislocated basically. So that's what we gotta prevent with high intensive interval training. You prevent all that. Any bone displacement. So there I was in the wrestling match, and it was Lompoc versus Santa Maria. That's why every time I drive by, when we go to Santa Maria, I drive by the high school. I still have a grudge. I still have a big no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, but there I was in a wrestling match against Santa Maria High School. I represent Lompoc Braves. I have somebody here beside me. I don't know. Can you? Excuse me. Do you go to high school, or you finish high school? Did you finish high school? Or you're going to high school. I want to know what you represent, because I represent Lompoc Braves. Oh, you don't? I knew it. There's a lot of tourists coming to Lompoc. Oh, okay. No. Are you familiar with Lompoc and Cabrillo? Sorry. Lompoc High School and Cabrillo High School. Are you familiar? Not really. Oh, okay, because there are rivals. That's why. Oh. I wanted to make sure that you weren't a Cabrillo representative, because we're looking over our shoulder. Okay. Just play. Have a good day as well. Yeah. No, but this was against Santa Maria, though. This was against Santa Maria. And, yeah, so I was in the middle of a wrestling match. And because we have to make weight, I was wrestling at 135 pounds. That, my friends, is a weakling. It's a weakling. And let me see. I was maybe five. I think I stopped growing when I was like in freshman or sophomore year. I think that's when I stopped growing. I think. Is it? Let me know in the chat or in the comment section. Let me know. Does it vary? Do some stop growing earlier or later? Because I think now that I'm recalling, I think I stopped growing when I was a sophomore. But anyways, if I was a freshman or sophomore, I was around 5'8". 5'8" at 135 pounds is you're skinny. You're just skinny. Because right now I'm 5'8". No, wait. I think I'm 5'11", almost 6 foot now. Because I ended up growing more because I started working out and stuff. And one of the benefits of HIIT is growth. You get taller. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, so I was 5'8". I'm 5'8" now, and now I weigh around 180. 180 difference from 135. Wow, that's like 50 pounds. And why? I have built a good amount of muscle. lean muscle, bulk muscle. I have built the body, and but anyways, so 135, and I think I weigh like 140 ish, and we have to make weight in order to be able to wrestle in that category. So what did I do a day before? I starved myself. I did. That's why I'm telling you, I broke my arm because of that. Yes, I am. You do? Well, check us out on YouTube. The Manny and Abby Show on YouTube. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. We're right here from town. What's your name? Joy. Make sure you comment on the chat, okay? All right. Yeah, so Abby says by age 16 most bows have stopped growing. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, so by age 16 boys have stopped growing. I agree with that, and that's why I said around freshman or sophomore, that's when you kind of stop growing as a guy, right? For the girls, I think girls stop growing earlier. I think girls stop growing earlier. Let me know in the comment section. I think girls stop growing earlier. And because even girls start developing earlier, right? So it makes sense. But anyway, so there I was, 140. I was a freshman or sophomore, I don't remember, and I was in the wrestling team. And if you're just joining me, I'm talking about my big old scar that I have right here. I have this big scar right here that happened. It's pretty big. That happened when I was in the wrestling team during a live match in Santa Maria. Oh, by the way, Erica, you are my enemy. I was wrestling against Santa Maria. Erica, I think you're from Santa Maria. I was wrestling against Santa Maria back in my freshman or sophomore year, and the day before, I starved myself in order for me to make weight. And because I was so weak and lightheaded and just malnourished, man, I had them in. We were both standing. I had them in a lock, and I actually slammed them. But just the way that I slammed them, I ended up kind of landing on my arm, and my bone dislocated. My bone dislocated, and it was over. It was over. That's it. It was out of socket, arm dangling. I even in the middle of the match, I was like trying to bring it up, and it was just kind of just dangling there. So I'm like, I'm all right. I'm all right. Let's go. Let's continue. And so they ended up, bringing the stretcher, and they ended up taking me to the hospital and all that. But the reason I'm talking about this is because high intensive interval training, one of the benefits, and we haven't even gone through the benefits yet, is bone density, strengthening bone density. That way you prevent you breaking a bone or getting a bone dislocated and stuff like that. I'm like meeting a lot of people here. I met another person. They just wanted to say hi. Her name was Joy. So hopefully, Joy, if you're watching this as a pre-recording, awesome. Glad to meet you. Hopefully you stick around here on the podcast. And we usually have the Manny and Abby live podcast on the weekend, and during the week I'll come on here and we'll talk about many categories. Yeah, so let me see. Abby says, hey, that was my girl from Starbucks. Oh, does she work here? Joy from Starbucks. That's funny. She's going to get to know you on the podcast, Abby. Yeah, we're talking about, what age do we stop growing, male and female? So for the guys, we kind of found out, or I don't know if it's already 100% sure, if it is at the age of 16. Is that the time that we stop growing? But I think it varies. I think some of us stop a little bit earlier or a little bit later, not by much, maybe around that area. I think. But then girls, hold up. So Erica says, ahaha, no way. I just live in Santa Maria. I'm from Oxnard. Oh, okay. Yeah, so move out of Santa Maria, Erica. Move out of there. I don't want you there. We have Milo RX with me this beautiful morning. Fitness, military, business, motivation, training, all that good stuff is going to be happening here at 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 1 hour. Erica says, but okay, we can be frenemies. Yeah, ouch, hon. Yeah, so let's get into the benefits. Let's get into the benefits. We're going to get into the benefits. And one thing, my intention also is good. My intention is always good, okay? My intentions are always good. With that said, I think that girl was so amazed of how I ended up just speaking to her out of nowhere, and she's like, she said she wasn't from here. She left her cup of water with ice right here. She just took off. She's like, let me get the heck out of here. This guy is crazy. But anyways, yeah, my intention is to sometimes I'm gonna grab somebody from out here and I'm gonna interview them. I'm gonna grab somebody. So somebody coming out or something, I'm gonna start grabbing people from here. And I want to ask them a few questions. I might interrogate them a little bit. All right. So, 7 benefits of high intensity interval training. Let's check it out. And this article was posted. I like to always check when it was posted because I don't want to read something that's like 20 years old. And to tell you the truth, everything is kind of the same. So this was posted March 15 of this year. So around 7 months. Not bad. And this is Healthline. Okay, for those of you that want to check out the article, it's right here on Healthline. You know what? You know, this reminds me of a magazine that I used to grab from the supermarket, usually Men's Health. Do they still make that magazine? And I think there's Women's Health or something like that. Women's Health, Men's Health magazine. I used to always read that magazine. All right, Erica says, I believe that my healing process sped up on my elbow when I went back to boot camp. It definitely helped my ROM. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of times, one thing that I mentioned to somebody that comes in with a prior injury that they've been resting and healing and going through the whole healing procedure, after, let's say, a couple of weeks or even a month or something like that, if you still have pain when you move, sometimes it's tightness. Sometimes it's just tightness, you know, so you have to kind of know the difference if it's just tightness or if it's still injured. Abby says, yes, they do. What is it? Let me see. Oh, okay. Abby says about the growth, right? The growth. Oh, range of motion. Okay. The full range of motion, right? Full range of motion. Awesome. Abby says, glad to hear that, Erica. Yep. Okay, so right here, HIIT, high intensive interval training. HIIT may provide the same health benefits as regular exercise in less time by helping increase calorie burn and reduce body fat. I disagree. Not the same health benefits. It doesn't. Because high intensive interval training is anaerobic. Is anaerobic instead of aerobic. What that means is a regular exercise, just doing one exercise at a time and then resting, keeps your heart rate lower. Therefore, cardiovascular doesn't get conditioned high intensive interval training, you go from one exercise to the next without a break in between, and you get the heart rate up a little bit more, a little bit longer, which in return you get a better cardiovascular system. So I don't really agree with it. It's not the same. So let me reread it. I don't wanna judge them too quickly. HIIT may provide the same health benefits as regular exercise in less time by helping increase calorie burn and reduce body fat, heart rate, and blood pressure. It may even help improve blood sugar levels and insulin sensitivity. Okay, but you gotta add nutrition to that as well. Let's go to the first one. Number 1, HIIT can burn a lot of calories in a short amount of time. No, and yes. You guys heard of EPOC, right? The acronym EPOC. EPOC stands for exercise post oxygen consumption. What that means is, that means that you start burning calories after post workout. Why? Because your body's still recovering, repairing. Now it's trying to heal, is taking that oxygen and rehealing the body from the workout. So all that requires calorie burning. So with high intensive interval training, you hit the body because it's interval training. You hit the body harder. Therefore, post, you start burning more calories throughout the day than just during your exercise. If you do just one exercise at a time and then you take a break in between every single time, you do burn calories there. Same with HIIT, but then with HIIT, you're able to recover that oxygen consumption ability throughout the day. So therefore, you actually burn more calories throughout the day. Not necessarily during. During, you'll use calories to push the body harder because you need to in order to go to the next exercise. Therefore, you'll stimulate the muscle and you'll be able to build more muscle along the way. So yes or no? You can burn calories quickly using HIIT. One study compared the calorie burning during 30 minutes each of HIIT, weight training, running, and biking. The researchers found that HIIT burned 25-30% more calories than the other forms of exercise. Yeah, throughout the day, yes. Throughout the day, yes. And that is true. You know, I do agree though. I do agree. And that's why we actually we do HIIT almost, I must say, like around 80%. 80% of our total workouts are high intensive interval training. 20% we actually do different, group oriented workouts, take turn workouts, buddy workouts, and stuff like that. Yeah. So number 2, your metabolic rate is higher for hours after high intensive interval training. There it is right there. So that's the one I'm talking about right there. The EPOC. After burn, after calorie burn. Yes. That is like right now I'm experiencing EPOC. Because earlier I ran 4 miles and did a 30-minute free weight workout, body weight and free weight workout. You see that? So 4 miles in an hour and a half. In an hour and a half, I ran 4 miles and did a 30-minute high intensive interval training, body weight, free weight workout. So right now, and I finished at 10:30. From 10:30 to 11:30, I go and, shower down, freshen up, get ready for the live stream here for the podcast. And here I am. Oh, man, it feels good. It feels good. Oh, man. By the way, we haven't checked out my previous live stream that I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was over there on the other side of town, Southside Coffee. And there I covered 10 benefits of the intermittent fasting. It was an awesome little podcast that we put together. So make sure you guys check it out, the 10 benefits. And the reason I bring that up is because I'm actually fasting still. And my goal is to fast all the way till around 3:45-ish, 4 p.m. today. Oh, that tastes good. Yeah, so let's see. So yeah, so epoch, right? Epoch. One of the ways HIIT helps you burn calories actually comes after you're done exercises. There it is. See, and that's why I said, let me give them the benefit of the doubt, because I don't want to be prejudiced here. I don't want to be prejudiced against this article here, against this lovely person that ended up putting this together for us to grasp some knowledge and understand. And so far, so good. Yep, you do burn more calories because of epoch. And here's number 2, your metabolic rate, because your metabolism is what it gets ignited because of your tear down of muscle fiber tissue during your workout. So yes. Awesome. Let's see if they bring up the epoch. Several studies have demonstrated HIIT's impressive ability to increase your metabolic rate for hours after exercise. Some researchers have even found that HIIT increases your metabolism after exercise more so than jogging or weight training. Yup. The same study also found that HIIT could shift the body's metabolism towards using fat for energy rather than carbs. Yes. Here's the thing with that. The whole glucose and ketones, right? You actually do convert. You convert good fats and oils into ketones, right? Good fats and oils into ketones, which is an energy source. All right, and then you have glucose that you have from carbohydrates. If you are in the ketogenic diet, you automatically use ketones as an energy source. That's why, hence, the ketogenic diet is high good fat and oil. So, if you are consuming carbs, you're gonna have enough glucose anyways. But what the body does, it does go into your ketones. Now, are you actually burning body fat? The body fat that we have as storage? No. The fat that we have that we're usually trying to get rid of is different kind of fat. We have 2 types of fats. Okay, the brown fat and white fat. Okay, so don't get them twisted now. Don't think that because somebody is very overweight, that doesn't mean they have a ton of an energy source. No, you actually break down that kind of fat when you exercise, and it breaks down into carbon dioxide. That's why you start breathing it out. Okay, but anyways. Hope that helped. And they didn't mention epoch, which is fine. You don't have to. We know what this is. HIIT can help you lose fat. Yeah, anything, even regular exercise, even just doing a diet. Just doing a calorie deficit diet, you can lose weight. And I'll be honest right now. You don't even have to work out to lose weight. You don't even have to work out. Just be in a calorie deficit and you'll lose weight. The bad thing about that is that, yes, you're going to lose weight, but You have to build muscle. You have to build strength. You have to build a strong cardiovascular system. You have to get increased flexibility, mobility, bone density in order for you to be strong after you lose weight. Because what good is it that you lose weight but you're still weak, unhealthy, because you don't have no strength, you don't have a good cardiovascular level, so on and so on. So no, you have to still work out. You have to put both of them together, you know. And Abigail Ramos says, great information. Yes, that's what we're here for. That's why this is, and I mentioned this on the very first podcast of the 11:30 a.m. I said that I have to do this. It's very important to have this on our channel, the Manny and Abby Show. I have to do this because we do challenges, we do live podcasts where we speak about kids, business, and current events and stuff like that. And we also do follow along workouts here. We have motivation, we have all that, but on top of that, we have to have the whole nutrition part and hydration part, information part to go along with what your goal needs in order for you to gain it. Yep. All right. So HIIT can help you lose fat. Yep. The bad fat, right? Yep. It can. And every other exercise can as well. Is it better? It helps you with your mobility and flexibility because you're moving from one exercise to the other, and that strengthens your core. That strengthens your core, flexibility, mobility. And again, back to number one, right in the beginning, I said it HIIT also slightly increases your cardiovascular system. So there you go. All right, so let's continue. Studies have shown that HIIT can help you lose fat. One review looked at 13 experiments in 124 adults with overweight or obesity. Interestingly, it found that both what I tell you, HIIT and traditional moderate intensity exercise can reduce body fat in waist circumference. What I tell you. Am I good or what? Wow. Yeah, and that's why we need this podcast. Arnold, you are outstanding, my friend. You are outstanding for being with me here at 12:04 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will give you kudos at our next workout. Yes. I will give you some brownie points. Yes, I will give you a prize. Yes, count on that for being with me here. Yes. You know, you have to make an effort. You have to make an effort to go and seek some knowledge, some information. Be around those that can motivate you, can inspire you, can guide you, can help you, so on and so on. So welcome, Arnold, on our 11:30 a.m. live podcast. And we go just an hour, so we're actually, we're coming down to our last 20 minutes. Wow. That is amazing. Yeah, so there you have it. All right, so we already know that they're going to just repeat everything that I said because I'm that good. There's a lot of peeps come to the Starbucks at noon. But they're always like in and out quickly. Because I mentioned earlier that I'm actually trying to catch someone. Number 4, you might gain muscle using, wait, what? You might. No, you will. The only way that you won't, okay, the only way that you won't, and this goes along with any resistance type of exercise, is if your calorie is too low. If your calorie is too low, that's the only way that you will not gain muscle. Yep. Too low for too long. But one thing that you can do is maintain that strength. Maintain that strength. You can only be at a calorie deficit for so long. That's why when I coach somebody on their meal plan or on their diet or anything in regards to nutrition, if they're in the whole weight loss regimen, then I tell them to just stick to a calorie deficit for no more than 2 weeks. You can go longer, but you're risking even muscle loss, you know. So I've had some do that, and yeah, you lost a good amount of weight, but through that process you probably lost a little bit of muscle. So you can do that and regain that little bit of muscle as you go, but man, muscle is hard to obtain. You know, muscle is hard to obtain. Erica, yes, Erica says thank you for the helpful information. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, if you're enjoying this live podcast right here, don't forget to hit that little thumbs up button. It takes 1 second. Go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button. And if you're watching this as a pre-recording, make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, so right here it says you might gain muscle using HIIT. No, you will, unless you're in a too low of a calorie deficit. In addition to helping with fat loss, HIIT could help increase muscle mass in certain people. However, the gain in muscle mass is primarily in the muscles being used the most, often those in the trunk and legs. Additionally, increases in muscle mass are more likely to occur in people who were less active to begin with. Some research in active people has failed to show higher muscle mass after HIIT programs. Wrong. They're talking about newbie gains. No, you can continually gain muscle. Of course, if you hit your peak on muscle mass development, then yeah. You know, that's why some people they stop building muscle. They hit their peak on their muscle development, like because of their age or testosterone levels and stuff like that. So what do? Steroids. By the way, I'm looking to making a whole hour-long live podcast on performing enhancing drugs, PEDs, steroids, what is it called? Health or beauty, surgery, procedures, stuff like that. I think that'll be a very interesting live podcast. Surgery procedures in order to enhance your to assist your cosmetics, assist your body type development or structure type of deal. So, but yeah, let me know in the comment section. We made it down to our last 20 minutes. You know, it's lunchtime, but people come for some Starbucks for their lunch. Interesting. Yeah. So that a live podcast like that, to where I cover the whole PED, steroids, SARMs, many drugs that enhance your performance or muscle development. So yeah, so let's see what it says here. Oh, whatever. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I'm still on the page. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Additionally, some research inactive. They're talking about newbie gains. Yeah, when you first start working out, you're gonna see a larger amount of muscle gain because the body is now activated on the muscle development system. But as you continue, you're going to notice that you're not going to be gaining as much muscle as you did in the beginning because now the body caught up to a balanced, structured body composition. But you can still continually build more muscle if you like. And like I said earlier, there is a peak. All right, so HIIT can improve oxygen consumption. Yes. Yes. Yes, it can. Oxygen consumption. Yes. High intensive interval training can improve oxygen consumption. Do you get tired going up the stairs? Do you get tired when you go out for a walk? Do you get too tired when you do something spontaneous, something physical spontaneous? That means you're low on your cardiovascular oxygen consumption, VO2 max. Okay. Arnold says, and I love this question, Arnold, see? That's why I need you. I desperately need you here, Arnold. Arnold said, what if you have asthma? Will high intensive interval training help? Huh. And let me just tell you that I used to have asthma. Growing up as a kid, I had asthma. Yep. And I have a long story with that because I was even at the hospital for a few days overnight because my asthma got so bad. So a quick answer to that is yes. Yes, it does. Yeah, a lot of us are experiencing super duper low cardiovascular health or strength, which can be a asthma related health issue. You know, so yeah, it does. And the reason why we do HIIT is because of that. Not a lot of us run. Not a lot of us do cardiovascular exercises like running, jogging, swimming, biking, hiking, stuff like that. So high intensive interval training can be used as a cardiovascular enhancing method of training. So yes, it does help. I used to have asthma. Now I can run for days. Not that long ago, I think a month ago, I ran to our nearest beach, which is 10 miles away, now that I calculated it. So one day I stepped out of my office. I usually step out and I go out for a 4-mile run. But that particular day, something crazy popped up into my head to where I said, I'm curious. How far is the beach from here if I run there? How many miles is it there? So, you know, sometimes my curiosity gets me in trouble. So, there I go. And I was 7 miles deep. and I couldn't see the entrance to the beach. And I've been there. We drive there. We driven there, here and there, and I was like, oh, we're 7 miles deep, and I don't see it. But then 3 more miles came, and I saw it in the horizon, and that was a great feeling. But anyways, yeah. So now I go out and I can run 10, 15 miles. I'll do a half marathon here and there. So yes, it does help with your asthma. Arnold says, I wouldn't take any PEDs personally. Don't. The ones that are more intrigued or more intrigued in using PEDs is if you're like in a bodybuilding show. But there is all natural bodybuilding shows as well. And then some people are starting to use them just because they want to look better than the person next to them, or they just want to, stroke their own ego. They just want to be big, or I don't know. But it has many side effects. Many side effects. Even leading to death. So, yeah, don't do that stuff. Because I was gonna say, unless you're doing a bodybuilding show, man, don't do a bodybuilding show that requires you to do PEDs. Put it that way. So yeah, HIIT can improve oxygen consumption. Yes, it does. Oxygen consumption is your muscle's ability to use oxygen. Endurance training is typically used to improve your oxygen consumption. Awesome. We're down to our last 10 minutes, all right? So I'm going to try to go through these a little bit faster. Because there's 7 of them, 7 benefits, and we're on number 6. Number 6 says, HIIT can reduce heart rate and blood pressure. Yes. Yes. Yes, it does. The whole reducing heart rate, it's in regards to your heart being strong enough to not having to beat too much to distribute oxygen through the muscles. That's what it is. If your heart rate is continually racing because it's trying to get the oxygen distributed through your cardiovascular system, that means you have a weak I am back officially. Starbucks is giving me the lowest quality of internet services, although they are a $1 billion company. Can you believe that? Can you believe that, sir? I was doing a live stream right now and it cut off on me. I'm using Starbucks internet and it cut off on me. What does that say? They're giving me the lowest quality of internet services. Although I support them with me being a loyal customer. That's what. Are you military? Oh, okay. You're speaking like a military man. So, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So I'm back. We're still here. We're on number 6, and we're going in. We're gonna continue because we only have 8 minutes. Okay, we have 8 minutes. We got this. We got this. All right, so where were we? HIITs can reduce heart rate and blood pressure. Okay, we covered about the heart. Strengthen the heart. That way your heart doesn't have to overwork to distribute oxygen through the bloodstream. Okay. All right. And then also blood pressure. Yep, same deal. Same deal. HIIT can have important health benefits as well. Of course. A larger in every other type of exercise. Even eating a wholesome diet has a lot of health benefits. Right? A large amount of research indicates that it can reduce heart rate and blood pressure in people with overweight and obesity. Populations in which high blood pressure is common. I believe that. I believe that. Completely. Wow. Are these some awesome benefits? Now, here's the thing. I don't think I said... I'm going to need to move my umbrella over here because the sun is starting to hit me. Okay. So, yes. What was I going to say? I was going to say, the reason, one of the main reasons why a lot of people don't do HIIT is because, correct me in the comment section, in the chat, if you need to. If you agree, hit the thumbs up. Give me a I agree. Or if you disagree, don't hit the thumbs down. Hit the like, but also let me know in the chat. Because it's too hard. It's harder. HIIT is harder than ordinary. One exercise at a time. Workout. Really? Really?
I found you, my lovely man.
Why? You're spying on me now? Why? Because of what happened yesterday? You want to get on here? Come this way. Look at who's here.
Hi guys. I found him.
Look
Hope
at who
everyone's
came.
doing okay.
She's spying on me. That's why. So Joy is your friend?
Yeah.
She left though.
Oh.
Yeah. How'd you know it was this one? Did you go to the other one?
Yeah. So I was at work. I'm like, I don't think he's
You're-
upset. I didn't see him.
You're driving around just
No, 'cause I was
looking
gonna
for
go
me.
back home. Yeah, barely went to
Dang.
bed.
I need to watch my back.
Yep.
Come in, finish it with me. Grab a chair. Look at who decided to join. Oh. Look who decided to join me. So I'm sharing the whole HIIT, high intensive interval training. Had you been liking all the benefits that it gives?
Yeah.
What's one that stood out?
Actually, the one that well, I knew about the low, like being in a deficit for too long. It's not good because you are losing the muscle, which a lot of people don't really know about that. A lot of people do think like if you continue to just be in a deficit for so long, wow, you're losing weight. But like Manny says, you're also losing that muscle, and that's something that you don't want to lose, because the older you get, the harder it is to, gain that muscle. So just a little reminder on that. So that was, I believe that was great information for a lot of us. So yeah.
We also have this last one right here is HIIT can reduce blood sugar. Yeah, because you burn glucose. You burn glucose especially if you consume too many carbs or sugary or something sugary. Work out so you can burn it. Because if you don't burn it, that's what creates diabetes, high blood pressure. High blood sugar and stuff like that. So yeah, and look at last 3 minutes. So perfect timing. Wow, this is a treat.
Yeah.
And the reason why she doesn't join me is because her schedule is all over the place. Her work schedule. So right now you just kind of you're driving out.
I went home to grab my lunch.
And
then.
Were you gonna grab some coffee?
Well,
you just want to come and say hi?
Yeah, but I wanted to.
Yes, that's nice of you.
Yeah. See.
That's nice. Wow, you do care. All this time I didn't think you cared.
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
No, I do.
Comes and goes.
Yeah.
Well, how come it goes?
Only when I feel nice, being a nice person. And today's Friday, the weekend's about to come, so why not? Just be nice. It's Friday.
Why not? I guess I'm gonna be nice to my husband. I
guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But this is nice, huh?
Yeah, it's a nice.
So I did it yesterday in Southside Coffee, and now over here. I'm gonna be looking for places. I want to do it at the Hilton.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, I just gotta check their internet. Right now, it went out.
I know.
It went out, huh?
I was like, what happened to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I said was, they're a build. See?
They don't care. No, they honked at her.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah, so I'm about to end the live stream. So make sure you mark your calendars, put your alarm. I'll be on here Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be covering a lot of information, huh? I like the whole benefits. Yesterday I did.
That's actually good.
Yesterday I did the intermittent fasting benefits. Today, benefits of high intensive interval training. Yeah, because a lot of times these articles, they're not always all correct.
100% correct.
No.
Yeah.
And something when you read it, you might need somebody to elaborate. Elaborate on them. That way because sometimes you're like, huh?
Because sometimes when you're Googling anything, not everything is, they're not saying the truth. Yeah. And a lot of people want that.
Because they want you to buy something or something like that.
So they deceive you, but you want the truth from somebody else. And I think you will feel more comfortable. But yeah. But I like
all right.
days.
Yeah, so there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys liked the live stream. I'm going to leave it there. Again, Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join me. And also tomorrow, our podcast. What time are we doing it tomorrow?
Probably 11.
11?
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 11:30ish. Maybe we should keep it the same time. If we can, keep it at the same time, 11:30 a.m. as well.
Around
tomorrow, the Manny and Abby show tomorrow. Today is just me right here. And hey, sometimes when you can come, you should just come. Yeah. And,
Pop in here.
maybe for your lunch or something. But anyways, yeah, so thank you for joining me. If you're watching this as a pre-recording, glad that you were here with me. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Be safe.
Bye, guys.
And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.